Sheboygan's Rock Station 106.5, The Buzz, WWE Smackdown, coming back to Green Bay, Resch Center on July the 31st. On the phone, the WWE Powerhouse, Royce Keys. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I am good. All right, so first question, what did you do with the Andre the Giant trophy from the Battle Royal?
I got it sitting in my living room.
I mean,
it's in my living room. Can't anybody touch it? As soon as you walk in my house, you see it.
I mean, that's got to be like the greatest centerpiece you can put in the middle of a room anywhere for anybody.
I mean, it's the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. You know, you can't get any bigger than that.
Absolutely. All right, so for people who are unfamiliar, take them through a bit of your journey to becoming a pro wrestler.
Oh, man, that was years ago. It seems like yesterday. I started off at a school here in California, then long story short, man, just grinded my way through the independents for about a decade. Then, things took off. Then, eventually made my way to WWE this past January with the Royal Rumble.
Just looking at you from a physical standpoint, it kind of seems like being a pro wrestler would be an almost natural fit for somebody who looks the way you look.
It took a long time for me to get to my stature, but I grew up playing football, basketball, and baseball, and any other type of sports I could get my hands on. Wrestling has always been my passion.
So, how do you go about maintaining your physique while you're on the road?
Discipline, and being consistent. I'm to the point now where I don't eat for taste or enjoyment. I eat for performance. So as a professional athlete, that's what you have to do.
That's got to be tough when you're on the road, though.
It is. I mean, you can find most places that has rice and chicken. That's the basic go-to. So I haven't found any trouble finding some simple white rice and grilled chicken. But being on the road, it is tempting to try new things.
You're coming into a place like Green Bay where it's like, just to get to the arena, you have to go past about 8 cheese stores and bratwursts aplenty, and
I heard
that's got to be tough.
I might have a cheat meal when we hit Green Bay.
You know what? That sounds like a great idea. Talking with
it'll be worth it.
Always, man. Talking with WWE Powerhouse Royce Keys again. Smackdown coming to the Resch Center in Green Bay, July the 31st. All right, always tough to quantify this question with an answer, but how strong are you?
I like to think I'm very strong.
Do you have
you can ask some of my opponents who I've been in the ring with how strong I am.
I mean, do you have any impressive type stories like Mark Henry always talked about folding up frying pans for guys' entertainment, and guys like Braun Strowman have done stuff like that. Do you have anything of that ilk? Not like Mark Henry.
Mark Henry has been a great mentor to me. He's pretty much, I like to call him my wrestling dad. He calls me his wrestling son. But I've been around Mark where he's ripped apples in half and turned frying pans inside out. Man, I don't have any stories like that, but sometimes when I'm at a restaurant, sometimes I get bored. I like to bend the utensils.
So, is Mark Henry still as strong as he ever was?
Yeah. Well, if you ever have a chance to meet him, shake his hand. Give it a little face.
I did a couple of years ago, and it was kind of along the lines of, all right, so it's not just size. Yeah, it's, quite frankly, just a terrifying human being. Thank God he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a wonderful guy.
All right, talking with Royce Keys. All right, so what do you think so far is your career highlight?
Winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, winning that, debuting at the Royal Rumble. I think I got to put this up there. I think when no one expected me to challenge Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, but Gunther had to stick his nose in my business right there.
And I'm guessing you'll be looking for vengeance against Gunther at some point.
Oh, yeah, anybody can get it.
Now, by the way, does he hit as hard as it looks like he hits? Because, I mean, the chops that he throws just look absolutely vicious.
They are. They're very vicious, but you see, if you recall during that match, I didn't fall.
All right. Talking with Royce Keys, going to be in Green Bay Smackdown at the Resch Center, July 31st. If someone's never been to a Smackdown before, what should they be looking forward to?
it's like being in a live action movie. You know, you got your action, you got your drama. It's something for everyone. You know, we have all different type of characters. It's just a big party.
Parties are...
Especially with the summer. You know, you can expect anything.
Well, parties are fun, and, you know, bring the kids. That's always good. You've got SummerSlam going to be going on the night after. It's going to be a bit of a haul getting across the state so quick.
Yeah, you know, that's what we do.
Absolutely sounds like a plan to me. All right, Royce Keys, if people want to find out more about you, where do they head to?
They can go to Instagram, Real Royce Keys, and actually X too, the Real Royce Keys.
Careful on the road. Watch out for the cheese, and we'll see you in Green Bay on the 31st.
Appreciate it.
And there we go. WWE superstar Powerhouse Royce Keys, Smackdown coming to the Resch Center on July the 31st. Non-stop rock on the way.